Hi Leute, willkommen zurück zu The Invincible. Ja, sorry, wenn gestern nichts kam, aber es war ja Livestream und... Nun ja. Oh, ist denn jetzt schon wieder... Was ruckelt da so? Ich weiß, es ist spannend und ihr wollt wissen, wie es weitergeht, aber jetzt geht's ja weiter. Ich glaube, ehrlich gesagt, lang wird's nicht mehr gehen. Ich wollte noch mal gucken hier.
Now that you're here, why don't you help me?
With what?
With the probes. They're over the battlefield. I do have visuals from the Cyclops here, but I can't do everything on my own. Oh, wait. Activity's increasing. They're coming.
Warum ist das so
Are you
grau?
helping or not? Come on, Yasna. It's about to start. I can't wait any longer.
All right. Have it your way. Let's destroy them.
Now we're talking.
Steuere die Sonden, um beim Kampf zu helfen.
Okay, I'm ready.
Ist er doch mal gealtert jetzt, Rohitra? Nee.
What am I looking at?
It'll be... number 5, a long-range one. It sees the entire perimeter. Better switch to a closer one.
There's the Cyclops.
Great.
Okay. Die
Force
Wolken.
field activation. I confirm. Field active. The cloud's within reach.
I'm shooting.
Ach du Scheiße. Ob das der Cyclops schafft alleine? Ich kann es mir nicht vorstellen.
The close range is dead.
No wonder. It's boiling over
The
there.
field is shrinking.
Calm down, Yasna. It will hold.
Aha.
Whoa.
Oh, beautiful. It's not a machine, it's the devil himself. I'm telling you.
Krass. Oh nein. Die steigen auf. Warum steigen die hoch?
Shit. I'm losing connection. Do you see anything?
They're creating a tight formation. A cyclone.
Fucking shit!
Oh nein. Das Schild ist ganz klein. Komm noch mal.
That can't be good, right? What was that?
You tell me. Can't you see anything? Probes.
The mid-range is dead.
How about the long range?
The long range works. The cloud has stopped attacking. The Cyclops is... Huh?
What is it doing? What did you see? Yasna!
The cloud won.
What? You said...
Don't count on the Cyclops anymore. The circus must have gone haywire. It shot down the probes. Now it's probably operating with a new goal. Like all those machines earlier.
I don't understand. How? This is pure madness.
Hey, at least we still have the Invincible.
Don't mock me.
I'm not mocking you, Rahitra. They really are flying here. They'll be here in about... Just hold on for a moment. I'll find out.
Oh Mann. Wo ist denn die Funkstation? Das ist Rohitra, der da anschlägt. Communication. Hi. Ich muss mal kurz. D4.
Condor, are you there? This is the the commander of the IC Dragonfly unit, Astrogator Novik.
I'm here, Astrogator. Unfortunately, I don't have good news. The Cyclops got out of control.
What do you mean?
Just like the other machines. Now, it'll wander around aimlessly. Or even worse.
I had a feeling it would end like this. Do you know what Rahitra is planning now?
I have no idea.
Well, then I need to talk to him.
You, sir?
Yes. Can you switch me somehow?
Okay. I'm switching you to the bridge. He should be able to hear you now. Done. Please talk.
Wow, ist er der T-Pose?
Hello, Condor. This is Astrogator Novik.
Das habe ich jetzt nicht gesehen.
Dragonfly ship. I repeat, this is Astrogator Novik to the crew of the USCA Condor cruiser. Please come in.
Could you stop with all these? Rohitra, Engineer Rohitra. Among our crew, I'm the last man standing, so to speak, which I guess makes me commander. Who would have thought?
In that case, I'm making an official request to join our forces to prevent the danger that threatens both sides.
Forces?
Enough, Novik. That's enough. I agree, officially and all that jazz. We're already taking steps to eliminate the threat. I'd even say that your crew is working on it pretty damn actively. We stopped playing defense and took the fight to them. The Cloud suffered significant losses. As a counterattack, though, it disrupted our communications.
Playing defense sounds a lot better than we're getting our asses kicked.
Doctor, not now, please.
No, it's true.
Ich mag
Fighting
Jasna.
against the Cloud is exceptionally difficult. But any opponent can be defeated. All it takes is the right tool.
Meaning what exactly? Let me remind you that we're dealing with a dispersed entity whose technological prowess is still unknown. And it has so far destabilized every machine sent its way. Even the most specialized ones.
That's why I'll keep it simple this time. No electro brains, no memory, only pure energy.
You still haven't answered me, Rahitra. Please, just tell me straight. What are you up to?
I'm arming the charges.
Arming what? Explosives, cluster munitions?
Hydrogen.
What? Rahitra? Are you
Atombombe.
serious?
Damn right. I won't leave all this unresolved.
How many warheads do you have?
54. From 30 kilos to 100 megatons.
Oh,
What?
that's quite an arsenal.
We really do have enough power.
That's an understatement, Doctor. An amount of energy could rip the planet to pieces.
I'm not an idiot. I won't send everything at once. I'm preparing 8 smaller warheads. To start with.
And then?
We'll see.
Are you sure this is a good idea, Rahitra?
Listen, Yasna, I know how it must look to you. A hot-headed guy from the Alliance who wants to use nukes. But put yourself in my shoes. I have 24 hours tops of complete situational awareness. I'm taking action here and now based on my best judgment. I don't know what will happen later. Where will I wake up? In what condition? So I'm going to avenge my people before that happens and ensure the safety of those who survived. They all deserve better than this. I know you understand. You're like me. You would do anything for your crew.
I understand, yes. Although it's hard to talk about revenge here. We are dealing with creations of necro-evolution. Dead evolution. Or probably non-sentient ones. Taking revenge on the Cloud is like...
Whipping the ocean for sinking a ship?
Exactly. Like Xerxes. That's why I would consider this problem in the category of neutralization. Not vengeance. After all, nothing guarantees the flies will stay on Regis 3 if they continue to evolve.
Wait a minute, Doctor. Even if they were to master space navigation, wouldn't it take hundreds of thousands of years?
Millions of years, even, considering the evolutionary timeline. However, they could threaten humanity much sooner by sheer chance.
Not a chance I'm willing to take.
Let's not overreact. If we factor in sheer chance, We might as well get killed by a meteor.
No, Nuvik. It's not a meteor or an ocean or a storm. They don't hunt or degrade or cripple you mentally.
You, Rahitra, are still reasoning as though we were standing face to face with a thinking opponent. What if these beings are not our enemy at all?
Oh, good one. Are you forgetting how many of us they've already killed?
I will never forget, Rahitra. Still, I can't help feeling that they operate without any strategic plan. They attack from one incident to another. They're non-sentient, as the doctor put it.
So what, they're stupid? And that's why they can't be hostile? It's absolute nonsense.
Well, it could be. Yasna, what do you think?
They're not stupid or hostile, but rather programmed to react to radio waves, to brain waves.
How?
They're breaking down communications to thwart the exchange of information.
So, they see no difference between a man and a machine? They take our brains for transmitters. That's why they're attacking us?
Exactly.
Wait, what species are you talking about?
Dr. Yasna found various traces of conflict, lasting for hundreds of thousands of generations.
Both living organisms and mechanical creators of the cloud, as well as other products of dead evolution. The list is quite long.
Hang on. Creators?
Yes. Millions of years ago, someone must have built primordial mechanisms. Machines could have self-built in successive generations, but something must have created them first.
I don't buy it. It's like some robot fables.
No, Ranger, these are no fables. We have gathered evidence for all this.
How did these machines even get here? Who built them?
Our cyberneticist had a hypothesis before he lost consciousness.
About the Lyrans.
Yes, that one.
Lyrans. It does ring a bell. Wasn't there a book about them?
The Cranian's monograph. According to his notes, before the explosion of Zeta Lyra, the sixth planet of the system was inhabited by intelligent beings. Let's say their scout ship landed here and that a disaster occurred. Some kind of reactor explosion, chain reaction. Suffice to say, the wreckage that landed on Regis 3 had no living beings on board.
Only the machines survived.
And then what? They started bashing in each other's tin heads? Doesn't make much sense to me. Machines don't have emotions. They don't argue.
First things first. Millions of years ago, some highly advanced race sent machines to Regis 3. And these were specialized homeostatic mechanisms, left with no one to command them. As an engineer, you know well how it is. A robot does what it needs to do, whether it serves someone or not. At first, they probably just repaired themselves, or built a home for their dead masters.
Until something forced them to change.
Exactly. Certain types of predator eat anything that moves. So I'm betting they were attacked by local fauna. The key was that these machines had the ability to produce others as needed. To combat, say, flying reptiles, they started producing flying machines.
That still doesn't explain why they started fighting among themselves. Since they already defeated the living organisms, why keep producing themselves? It makes no sense.
What's a guiding principle of a homeostat?
I don't...
That was a rhetorical question. It's all about survival in changing conditions, even the harshest ones. Further forms of necroevolution were no longer threatened by the local fauna, but they had to find sources of energy and materials from which they could produce replacement parts and offspring. Originally, their descendants were undoubtedly powered by radiant radiation. But on Regis, there are no radioactive elements at all.
Sounds familiar. When the energy runs out, you have to wheel and deal.
Yes, the default source wasn't available anywhere. So they had to look for an alternative. There was a severe energy crisis and a conflict among the machines. Simply put, they fought to survive. Exist. That's what evolution is all about.
Das ist so spannend, ne?
Wait, Doctor. We've established that these beings are mindless. shouldn't the organisms with the most developed nervous systems win the game of evolution? In this case, instead of a nervous system, there was some kind of electrical one, but the principle remains the same.
Not exactly, sir. The most advanced of the mechanisms that landed here derived energy from their own radioactive resources. Simpler devices such as small repair systems could have had solar panels.
Survival of the fittest.
And in that case, would have had a significant advantage over the others.
But the other ones could defend themselves. They could attack.
With atomic power, yes, that's possible. But I see it differently. In necroevolution, the most successful beings were those that excelled in miniaturization above all else. Also, the sedentary creations. The former gave rise to the cloud, which the flies form when necessary, in pursuit of a common interest. Meanwhile, the sedentary ones gave rise to a peculiar species of metallic vegetation. Those structures formed the city.
So, it's still functional?
No. For some reason, the city lost a fight for survival. And now, there are only rusting remains. Only one form survived. The microbots that conquered the land on Regis 3.
So, these flies just adapted best.
To the conditions of this planet. Yes, that's how it works.
Ja.
So, to summarize, some alien race sent advanced robots to Regis 3. Local dinosaur-like monsters tried to eat them, so the robots produced other robots, which produced more and more robots, until they fell victim to their own overproduction. After a number of iterations and wars for resources, they spat out the murderous cloud, which took over the planet.
Indeed. To put it simply.
For me, the matter is perfectly clear. Makes no sense to bomb these creatures. I'll even say it's a greater danger to us than to them.
But how else do you imagine defeating the cloud?
Well, that's the thing. I don't. It's invincible. Yes, sir, do you agree?
Well,
If this is gonna work, the attack must be all out.
What are you saying, Doctor?
After a sufficiently powerful explosion, the ocean waters will begin to vaporize. Cloud cover will increase, the albedo will rise, and the resident symbionts won't be able to provide the minimum energy needed for reproduction. So yes, we can destroy the cloud.
ha! I knew it!
Along with ourselves.
Oh, you don't think we can defeat them and survive?
Technically, we'd have to wipe out the entire planet. That's not our goal here, is it?
No, it's not. So, you think there's no point trying with smaller charges?
We would risk our lives for nothing. So yeah, I am against bombing. We won't help anyone this way.
But what else could we do, if not attack?
We can leave this place and never come back. We have a lander.
Sorry, but I'm not going anywhere. You on the other hand? I'm surprised you didn't evacuate already.
Well, I had to make sure you won't do something you'll deeply regret.
Let's drop it, all right? Further discussion is pointless. The charges are almost ready.
Rahitra, for fuck's sake, be reasonable.
You won't stand down, will you?
An escalatory solution won't work. Will only needlessly draw the cloud's attention.
Stop arguing.
But Doctor...
No, Astrogator. You can't always get your way. And you, Rahitra, blow up this cloud yourself and the entire planet if you want. Just let me fly away first. Can you at least do that for me?
Yes, I'll wait.
Immer ein Jasna kann ich retten.
I've prepared Hopper for departure, but there's still a matter of access to the landing pad on the bow.
Navik, how do you know about our landing pad?
Well, you know what they say? Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Astrogator likes big ships.
Right. Anyway, someone has to break the force field and open the dome.
The field automatically deactivates when the dome is opened. It's the same switch on the control station.
All right. Sounds simple enough.
Puh. Warum sieht der so grau aus? Ich komme nicht darauf klar, der war doch viel jünger, oder? Na egal. Ich glaube, es ist die richtige Entscheidung einfach. Wie gesagt, ich glaube, es ist die richtige Entscheidung zu gehen. Er muss wissen, was er macht, aber das...
Okay, got it.
Ich meine, er ist kein Wissenschaftler und die beiden, was sie da sagen, das macht sehr viel Sinn, natürlich. Wenn die ihnen jetzt wieder radioaktive Energie liefern und die nachproduzieren, dann wird es vielleicht noch
Hopper is on its way.
gefährlicher.
Good luck, Rahitra.
Thanks. I'm gonna need it. Have a safe flight, Jasna.
Komm mit uns mit!
Commonwealth ain't all that bad.
Komm mit uns mit! Oh, jetzt ist er gar nicht mehr so grau. Das war aber nur das Licht. Ach, Rahitra. Dann wären wir wenigstens nicht nur zu zweit auf dem Rückflug zur Erde. Also will er jetzt echt sein Leben opfern für den Scheiß? Ich meine, das macht gar keinen Sinn. Das, wie gesagt, was sie sagt, das Einzige, was bringen würde bei einer Lebensform, die sich von Solarenergie stärkt,
We've reconnected.
Great. Hopper is just landing.
ist halt einfach, ja, alles...
Okay. I can still make it in time.
You don't think Rahitra will start firing without warning, do you?
I don't know. And I don't want to find out.
Ja, das würde halt nur was bringen, wenn man alles verdunkelt mit Wolken. Angeblich sind ja auch die Dinos unter anderem damals deswegen ausgestorben.
I see Hopper.
Eine Theorie. Ist noch dampft hier. Oh Mann, ey. Ich will noch ein letztes Mal gucken.
Almost there.
Okay, wir hauen ab. Heute wird der Tag der kurzen Parts. Weil Alan Wake ist jetzt auch schon fertig. Auch ein kurzer Part geworden.
Are you ready?
I'll just close the hatch and...
Alter, schmeiß die weg.
It's nothing. I'm gonna buckle up now.
Ey, das wäre das Schlimmste, hätte sie die jetzt mitgenommen. Ich dachte, die hat sie gar nicht mehr gehabt.
Ready. I made it.
Copy that. I'm starting the engines. 3, 2, 1.
Evakuierung! Ob wir noch sehen, was passiert?
Rahitra started the attack.
Shit. Radiation's rising rapidly. EM field 2. We might get cut off. I repeat, we might get cut off.
Das Ende. Jasna hat ihre Geschichte auf Regis 3 beendet. So abrupt. Schade. Krasses Spiel, Leute. Krasses Spiel. Krasse Entscheidungen, die man treffen konnte und generell... Oh, guck mal. Invincible Copyright Thomas Slam. Also seine Nachkommen wahrscheinlich. Richtig toll. Richtig, richtig toll. Hat mir so gut gefallen, das Spiel. Auch wenn es nur ein Walking Simulator war, aber es gibt ja auch echt gute, ne? Also 11-Bit Studios sollte man vielleicht im Hinterkopf behalten. Wenn die noch mehr solcher feinen Spiele publishen, dann habe ich da Bock drauf. Ja, was soll ich sagen? Ich war durchaus begeistert die ganze Zeit, was uns so geboten wurde. Das heißt, ich habe jetzt wieder ganz viel freie Slots für neue Spiele. Ich werde mal wieder ein paar Horrorspiele spielen, glaube ich. Das war jetzt ja nicht gerade wirklich Horror. Aber hat mir wirklich, wirklich gefallen. Also, zwischendrin war es so ein bisschen langsam, ja. Es hat sich sehr viel Zeit genommen. Weil man halt auch wirklich rumfahren musste oder nur rumgelatscht ist. Und, ne, aber diese Faszination für fremde Welten, für das All, für Raumfahrt... Das war die ganze Zeit eigentlich so richtig spürbar und so richtig toll umgesetzt, auch grafisch vor allem. Teilweise sogar ein bisschen minimalistisch, weil es gab halt nicht sehr viel Abwechslung, aber es hat mich trotzdem immer getrieben, weiterzuspielen. Und die Geschichte erfahren zu wollen. Und die ganze Zeit so im Hinterkopf hatte ich schon so ein ganz gutes Gefühl, was das angeht. Und jetzt am Ende war es jetzt nicht so der große Knall, sondern ist so auf einer Ebene geblieben. Oh, Dieter Maisrater, den kenne ich doch. Stand da eben. Ja. Aber wie gesagt, es muss ja nicht immer im großen Knall enden. Das kann auch so einfach auslaufen. Ja, das war's leider. Wir gucken nochmal kurz ins Comicbuch. Jasna nimmt enorme Gefahren auf sich. Das Lager. Schafft es zum Lager. In einem der Zelte nimmt sie Dr. Krauter in einen seltsamen Stupor. Genau, warte mal. Kapitel durchblättern die Stadt. Die Allianz. Novik lügt, als er Jasna erzählt, dass Gorski tot sei, um sie dazu bewegen, die Metallstadt zu verlassen. Jasna bewerkstelligt es in einem Rover der Allianz, genau. Oh, das war so schön mit dem Rover und dem Sturm. Wie sie da geschlafen hat. Ganz, 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 ganz toll einfach. Ah, diese Früchte, ne? Diese Pflanzen. Habt ihr auch gesagt, dass in der Unbesiegbare, in dem Buch, da ist auch dieser Kampf zwischen Goliath und diesen, ja, diesen Vögeln oder so. Ist, ach, guck mal, die haben echt lange Bärte bekommen. Die waren, boah. Da musst du schon lang den Bart wachsen lassen. Hier hat er gar keinen Bart, guck mal. Das ist ein bisschen der Fehler gerade. Ja, auf jeden Fall war das so das Highlight, der Kampf. Ja, die Kondor. Die Untertasse stürzt in der Nähe des Kondor ab und Jasna verliert das Bewusstsein. Als sie aufwacht, stellt sie fest, dass sie alleine ist. Als Jasna die Brücke des Kondor erreicht, trifft sie Rohitra, die Wolke mit dem Zyklopen, hilft sie Rohitra, die Wolke abzuwehren. Ja, zu Rohitras großem Erstaunen besiegt die Wolke den Zyklopen. Jasna betritt den Lander, nachdem sie das Glas mit den Fliegen weggeworfen hatte. Ganz ehrlich, wenn die sich nachbauen können selbst, und das ist die einzige Lebensform, da gibt es ja auch keine Fabrik oder so, da machen die das anscheinend in einer kleinen Menge, dann wäre das der Untergang der Erde geworden, sage ich euch, weil die Menschen sind halt so gepolt, die wollen immer irgendwie eine Waffe haben gegen Widersacher und die dann ausrotten, aber wenn die ganze Welt erstmal von diesen Dingern voll ist, ihr habt es ja gehört, man müsste dann die Welt zerstören und wenn es, natürlich gibt es auf der Erde auch radioaktives Material, wenn das die ursprüngliche Energie war, die benutzt haben, ja, dann können die wahrscheinlich so Sachen wie den Goliath bauen oder Schlimmeres. Wer weiß. Neue Einträge. Das ist ja... Tja. Gut, Leute. Das war's. Es gibt wahrscheinlich noch andere Möglichkeiten, das Spiel zu spielen, aber meine Möglichkeit hat mir sehr gut gefallen. Natürlich hat es irgendwie auch schon Wiederspielwert, aber irgendwie für mich jetzt auch nicht, weil es doch schon sehr, sehr slow ist und lange Stellen hat. Ach, guck mal, da steht jetzt so ein Roboter. War der vorher schon da? Ganz unten in dem Durchgang. Ich weiß es nicht, aber ja, so viel kann ich sagen. Das Projekt ist vorbei. Ich freue mich auf das, was noch kommt an weiteren Projekten. Ich hoffe, ihr auch. Ihr könnt mir natürlich immer gerne mal Spiele vorschlagen. Natürlich vorher gucken, was ich schon gespielt habe. Wäre ganz gut. Dann, ja, wissen wir alle, dass ich nicht nochmal doppelt spielen muss. Auf jeden Fall bin ich der Bruga und ich wünsche euch viel Spaß bei allem, was ihr so tut. Verabschiede mich. Macht's gut und tschüss.